Wild Camping Scotland, sponsored by Atropa IT Solutions. Good morning everybody. Slept quite well. I did have a little cry last night, twice. I just want to make it clear it was nothing to do with the trip. I watched two very sad films. One was about a child taken away for adoption, and I cried. And then I watched Annie, and when she does that, sun comes up tomorrow, tomorrow, it just gets me every time. Anyway, I've woke up in a better mood, and I'm not crying anymore. I've had a good look at the map. Now, we could be 2 days away from the end. We're getting to... where are we today? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Heffy Bridge or something. That's just 2 miles away. Then we've got Loch Gatton. And then we've got Boat of Gatton. And then we're back at the start. So I don't know how far I'm going to walk today. I could possibly do it all in one day, but I'm certainly not going to. But I reckon today and tomorrow will be exactly a month. So I'll have done the month minimum, which I set out to do. I wish it could have been more. I really do, but I just don't feel the videos are as good as I wanted them to be. There's not enough action, there's nothing going on, there's nothing to talk about. So we'll call it a day as soon as I get back to Aviemore. And then I can get back and start thinking about my next little adventure. And get back to some metal detecting as well. So, let's get to this hefty bridge, whatever it's called. And see if there's anything there. There better be a few shops because I need some supplies desperately. And I hadn't had a drink this morning. So I need to find... I'm really wanting like a milkshake or something like that. So come on, let's get on with it. I'm all packed, ready to go. Look what I've got. Milkshake. I'm in my element now. Yeah, Nethy Bridge. This is your bridge, made by Thomas Telford, the most famous bridge builder in Scotland. Core, what a title, eh? About 1808 or something. But look, if you come on Highland Games night, you see them all marching over the bridge. Wish I'd have come then. So yeah, gonna have my milkshake and we'll crack on. Get to Loch Gatton next. Oh, that's heaven. Nethy Bridge, the forest village. Well, that makes sense. It's just trees everywhere in this village. But I didn't know that. Abernethy Highland Games, 2nd Saturday of August. That's where I camped yesterday. I had no idea they did the Highland Games there though. No signs. But it was literally about 3 or 4 houses, there's nothing there. Oh, there was a tiny school. Look at all these Christmas trees. And we all know Scottish people don't like to spend money. They're a bit like us people from Northern England. I bet you anything they don't even sell them in shops because they'll know all Scottish people will just pick their own. Can't blame them if they're on the doorstep, can you? Right, we're on the Speyside Way now, which is very nice because it's like a little path going all through the forest and down the side of the river later on. I don't know if it goes to Loch Gatton or not. It goes to Boat of Gatton, which is the last big village, or village I get to. But we'll see. My bag feels so heavy today, I don't know why. Yeah, I have just bought 4 bottles of Lucozade, but it feels a lot heavier than that. I think I'm going to have to drink a few just to get my weight down. Whew. But yeah, beautiful scenery today, guys. Look at this. Lovely sunny day. I've just had the best weather in the world, I really have, especially this last week. Just having a little map check. I can tell I'm getting closer to Aviemore now because I've just had a runner and a cyclist going past. Right, I'm up here Now, I think what I'm going to try and do today is end up somewhere over here. There's nothing there, there's no point in stopping there as I'd planned. There's no point going to the osprey centre because the ospreys aren't there at this time of year, I've found out. I might carry this route, go up here, go over there, camp here somewhere, and then in the morning, literally, I've just got to go down here to Aviemore. Or there's a steam train, I believe, runs here. It probably won't at this time of year though. That'd be nice, a steam train to finish the journey. But yeah, I think I want to try and be at least here or here at the end of tonight. But we'll see. It's a beautiful day. Look at it, look at it. This is the wild Scotland I was talking about. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, this Speyside walk is probably the nicest I've been on in a month. It's lovely, it really is. The paths are a joy to walk on. The scenery is beautiful. There is a lock coming up somewhere, and that's meant to be beautiful. Yeah, this is what you want. I wish it had been like this all the way around. I'm not a walker. I don't do walking. I don't enjoy walking. But if I was a walker and I enjoyed walking and I walked, this is the walk I'd do. Which I am. This is why I'm doing the walk. But I wouldn't do the walk if well, you know what I mean. If you're a walker and you come into the Cairngorms, do the Speyside Way or whatever it's called. A very small loch or lake here. It's very nice. Peaceful. Yeah, if I were a frog, or I wouldn't want to be a fish or an eel, but maybe a frog. No, frogs are ugly, aren't they? Or maybe a beaver, something like that, or an otter. I'd like to live here. It'd be really nice. Right, we're just coming up to Boat of Gatton. Again, I've walked a lot further than I expected today. I've been doing like 2 days what I was doing exactly as I planned when I started this journey, but as I've got fitter, I've been doing like what I'd planned to be a 2-day trip in 1 day. I've really been motoring. I'm having trouble with my shin, but I'll be stopping soon, no worries. And this will be my last night's camping, guys. I'll be at Aviemore tomorrow. It's only 8 kilometres. So let's get through this Boat of Gatton. Whew. And there's some woods at the other side, and we'll find somewhere to relax for the last night. There she is, all built for the last time, the last camp of the trip. It's quite sad really, quite depressing, quite sombre. She's been so good to me, she really has. Anyway, let's go over to this little branch, sit down and have a little ponder, eh? So I'm just sat here having a little ponder, as you do. Well, I do anyway, I like to have a little ponder from time to time. And I was thinking about them fortune cookies. You know, the predictions in fortune cookies. Do they have like an expiry date? How long does that prediction last for? Is it as long as the expiry date of the actual cookie? As soon as that's expired, your prediction won't work. Is that how it works? Should clear that up a bit really, shouldn't they? They should put a sign up in all Chinese restaurants just telling you how long it's going to last. And if there's a guy, here's one. If there's a guy, right, and he's on the electric chair and he's going to die, and he has a heart attack, do they try and save his life? What would you do? Would you try and save his life? I think I would, you know, because he'd be going through a lot of pain, but not enough pain. So let's bring him round, and then he'll think, oh, good, I didn't die. And then let's kill him again. But I'd like to see it all done in the same day. I wouldn't like him to get a reprieve of, like, another week or month or something. That wouldn't be fair. Just kill him anyway, but let's save his life first. And toilet rolls. Now, I've been thinking about this because I'm here camping. What did people use before toilet rolls? I know they used to, I don't know, like in castles and stuff, they used to just have a big hole, what you had a poo in. It's not a very nice subject, is it? But how did they wipe the bottoms? I know in the woods people say, oh, just use leaves and things like that. Did they collect leaves from the woods and have a pile of them next to the toilet? I want to know that one. I really want to know that one. In fact, I'm going to Google it when I get off this. They must have used something. Sure, or did they just use the finger? And, oh, that'd be disgusting, wouldn't it? Because in the olden days, they only had one bath, you know. One bath a year or something. 2 baths a year. It's true, is that? So that's the end of another day. Quite a sombre one, really, with it being my last camp I'm making. But we've still got to get back to Aviemore tomorrow. No problem, it's not far. So what's next? What's the next adventure? I'm looking for ideas now. Willing to go anywhere, do anything. I don't think I can afford America, so let's rule that one out for a start. But anywhere in Europe. What would you like to see me doing next? I'm going to be doing a lot of metal detecting this coming year. I can guarantee that. So if anyone's got any permissions, they want me to come on a trip with them, maybe for two days, I'll stay in a hotel nearby. I'd be very, very open to suggestions and love to come on a dig with somebody, some of you guys. And yeah, I'd like to do some more travelling. Well, I will do some more travelling, I can guarantee that. So let me know your thoughts. Hello. Good morning. Right, we're all packed for the very last time. 3.7 miles to go, that's all. I thought it was 2.5. But it's 3.7. But I should be there by lunchtime, fingers crossed. And I think the pub opens at 11. Oh, I can have a drink this afternoon. But first thing, I need to get to the train station and see if I can get a train or when I can get one for and get a hotel for tonight and blah-de-blah-de-blah. So, time to crack on. Come on. How's my hair this... Oh, my God, I better keep my hat on. Oh, I can't be walking through the village looking like that, can I? Oh, can I? Oh, I'll put my cap on when I get closer. I'll wash it when I get in a hotel room. Look at that stunning view. Possibly the best view I've had in a month. The sun just shining up there, shining down on the snowy mountains there. It must have snowed last night. It did the night before, but it looks like it snowed again. That is beautiful. I'm not going up there though, I'm keeping on along this track, sorry. You do what you want to do, I'll do what I want to do. Well, that's the last lock we're going to see on this journey. A very nice, tiny, serene one. But look in the background, you've got the mountains there. Wish it was a sunny day. That'd be lovely. That'd be a lovely picture with that. Oh, look at that. You've got your lake and you've got your mountains. If you're ever unsure how far away you are from a bigger town, there's a good way of finding out. Basically, exactly 2 miles away from the town, just look out for one of these. It's a sure sign you're 2 miles away from a town. A rusted car in the middle of a field. Just look out for them. I do it every time. Just walking along the railway line here. This is the steam railway line I was telling you about yesterday. But I don't think there's any steam trains running at this time of year. I very much doubt it. And then not far in that distance is the electric train line. And I'm sandwiched in between. And I'm not sure where this path goes. I just hope it comes out somewhere and it just doesn't come to a dead end. And here we are back at Aviemore. I hate it when they do that, you know. They put a sign there saying you're in Aviemore, and you're not at all. I've got 1.2 miles to walk yet. It's alright in a car. They should have like a Aviemore if you're in a car, and then in 1.2 miles have a sign for walkers saying you've now walked into Aviemore, well done. The end. Cheers. I did it. I did it. So that, my friends, is the end of the trip. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm back home now. Well, I'm at my cousin's house at the moment. So yeah, that's the end of it. But I've been having a lot of requests. Will I do a question and answers on the camping? So this is your chance. So put any questions you'd like to ask below in the comments. And when I get back home, I'm moving back into the Danavan next week. Woo! And I'll do a little video answering your questions. So I've had a lot which I haven't replied to. Like, one, how do you charge your batteries? How did you do it up for a month? Well, I've explained it to two or three people, but then I got bored of answering the same question. So I stopped doing it. So I'll do that in a separate video for you all to see, and you can ask away, and I'll tell you anything you want to know. Trips, camping-wise, I might do something very similar in about October, I'm planning. I've got an idea, but it all depends on what's happening with me and, well, there's a few things going on which I can't tell you much about at the moment. So leave your questions. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this little series, and from now on you're just going to get random videos whenever I can post them on metal detecting, the odd cooking, and travelling around, sightseeing, etc, 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 etc. So see you all later. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.